Hi guys, DevilHunterXYZ, and we are back with Indivisible. And last time we left off, well, eventually getting through the desert area and defeating the giant sandworms, so luckily we're out of there and found some civilization at last. And, was it Port Marifa? Yes, it's a pretty lively town, to say the least. I mean, so far I've just been talking to the locals. Marinos. Hey, hello, young miss. Spare a moment for an old man? Sure, what's up? I like helping people. She does. It's almost like an illness. Well, you see, it seems I've misplaced my hat. Your hat? I can see that being a problem. Yes, it's my very favorite one. It's a brown cap, round about the same color as my vest. Little brim on the front. My outfit just isn't complete without it. Wait, I was gonna say that. Kind of like the one you're wearing on your head. But I'm not wearing my hat. That's just the problem. You are. I can see it's right there. Oh, what an imaginative young lady. But no jokes, please. I really am worried about my hats. It's right there. You're seeing this, right, Dar? Why, of course. There's no hat. But why, there's no hat at all, is there, Dar? Oh, that's right. I'm afraid I don't see a hat either. What? How is this? Do I have hat vision? Well, you let me know if you if you do find my hat. I feel lost without it. We certainly will. Yes, we will inform you. Dang, that was spooky. Phantom hat. Oh, Luxel, you're a precious one. Okay. I think this guy is a few marbles loose. Okay, what do we have here? Antasnia? Antanasia? Hello, dears. Welcome to Port Marifa. Though it's a little more dangerous than usual. Hiya, dangerous? You mean all of the soldiers? Yes, I wouldn't want them to hear me say it, but I don't believe they have the port's best interest in mind. Just be careful, will you? Yes, well, thanks for the warning. Tharwa. Young traveler, lend me your ear. My ear? You can't have that. I mean to ask you a question. State your business, seer. Then you know of my profession. My name is Tharwa, and I am but a humble teller of fortunes. I would tell you your destiny. I don't have any money. I do not need your money. I merely good because I don't have any. I'm trying to help you, girl. Jeez, whatever. Ajna tends to bring out that reaction in people. If your intentions are true, state your purpose. I sense the pull of a powerful destiny. I feel multiple threads pulled together into one rope. I feel myself drawn to it. You're drawn to my rope? Yes, I guess that's right. Huh? And you tell my fortune? Should you ever lose your way, I will be there to guide you. Oh, that sounds okay. Just don't ask me for money again. But I never... Ooh, okay. Oh, this explains the multiple threats I felt. Your powers as a seer are formidable. Why, thank you. What a pleasure to receive a compliment from such a handsome young man. It's nothing. It is a pleasure to meet you all. Should you ever lose your way, come to me. Okay. So wait, did I absorb her as well, or... Yes, I did. Okay. What exactly can she do for me, though? You've come to me for guidance. Then let me see what I can see. I see you at the docks in Port Marifa, negotiating with an ironclad man. Well, I guess it seems like Tharwa can see into the future, and by seeing into the future, more like kind of giving me guidance as to where I need to go next. At least that's the thought process I got behind that, anyway. I wonder if any dialogues ever changed yet. Ajna, I want to thank you for allowing me to continue along with you. Don't thank me, please. We're not quite at that level yet. Then what should I... Just keep smacking baddies with your sword? Can do. Yes, so apparently Dar has kind of turned over a new leaf, as I guess he's seen the error of his ways, that what he was doing was wrong. And he's trying to make amends for it by helping out Ajna. Right. Love expanding this even more. Alright. Res Seatlin? That's how you can pronounce it. Oi, have you seen a knight with a sword, horn helmet, clunky armor? I guess that guy is pretty much everywhere these days. So I wouldn't be surprised if he showed up here sooner or later. Kaffinez-san. Howdy, everyone. I'm a tinkerer, and I like building things from junk I find. Some of it might help you out, even. But you should be warned, my creations can be a bit unstable. Not sure what he means by that. Vebom Caravel. Welcome to this small businessman's humble shop. Can I introduce you to some fantastic fireworks? Sure to be a blast. Or how about this antique statue arm? Have I got stories about that? No? Well, I'll be here if you change your mind. Rara? when painting, striving for perfection just tires you out. Next thing you know, you're in a slump. I make myself stop and relax, and eventually I know I'll get the will to paint again. After all, ain't no right way to make art, only options. Wolf. Okay. Random. Very random. Oof. Can't quite make that gap. Unless they're gonna give me a double jump, which I wouldn't mind that, to be honest. I just don't see that happening anytime soon. Celsai. My gastronomical tour begins today. Foods of the world prepare to be eaten. Aki. Hi there. Do you know any places where I can get one of those designer eye patches? Asking for a friend. Sophie. Not much to say. Okay. Alright. Up or down? Seems like this just keeps going for a while. I can hear another ring cell, but I can't make the jump. Sign. Port Marifa is such a beautiful place with so many beautiful people. I wonder if any would be willing to model for my paintings. Okay. Astreus. Astreus here, friend, have pirate lady friend. Astreus have one too. Aimless make Astreus run along labs on ships. Astreus struggle. Astreus hurts. Then Astreus have idea. Build helpful crutches. Now Astreus like blue blur. Aimless say soon. Astreus swim through sky like fish. Astreus go full circle. Okay. Vagabond. Found a meaning to all of this yet? Either you search long enough to find a suitable one, or you can fight to create one of your own. Neither way is bound to be easier or better than the other. It's up to you to decide in the end. Or is it? I can't tell if these are just witty advices or just random statements that have no meaning.
I need a boat. I gotta go somewhere. Somewhere else.
Pretty vague.
There's no boats.
What? Why?
Iron Kingdom won't allow it. They got everything on lockdown.
What jerks.
That ain't the half of it. They've been taking over cities left and right, but Marifa is a port town. Free and independent, you understand. It's always been that way. Now, the Iron Kingdom has set up a blockade around the whole place. No boats going out, no trade, no supplies coming in.
What are you gonna do?
Wait it out, I guess. The Iron Kingdom sent over some elite forces. There's not much we can do against them.
But we don't have time to wait.
I guess you'd be from out of town. And if that's the case, you managed to get here through the Almuta Desert, so you must be made of pretty strong stuff.
Yeah, my stuff is tough.
Then maybe what you want to do is head to the Tower of Wisdom. It's the tallest building in the port. You can't miss it. There's an old battle axe of an oracle living there. She might know some way out of this predicament.
Tower of Wisdom, huh? That helps a lot. You know, you're smarter than you look, old man.
Of course. Now, I wasn't always a dockhand, you know. I used to be a beekeeper.
Oh, that explains it.
Right?
Yeah.
Sure, that explains everything. Not really. Let's see. Jekyll. Space Justice. Oops, wrong person. Can you forget what you just heard? That was supposed to be a secret. Anyway, have you seen a masked man with shoulder banners around here? He was supposed to meet me here a while ago. Okay. King of the Sea. Were anyone to control all of the Port Marifa's trade routes, there would be the King of the Sea. Okay. Well, it looks like I guess I have to go back. Any guidance? Marifa's famed Tower of Wisdom looms large in your future. Go there and seek aid within. Yeah, so I had a feeling she just kind of gives me advice for the most part of where to go next. Which in a way I guess is kind of helpful. For at least first-time players like me. The Tower of Wisdom.
So anyone know anything about Wisdom's Tower?
It's the Tower of Wisdom. Haven't you heard of it?
No?
Well, it's very famous within the scientific community. The Tower of Wisdom is a research facility run by one of the greatest minds of our time. Very reclusive, so they say. I never thought I'd actually get to come here.
Ravanavar intended to destroy it once its usefulness was at an end. He said that time was almost at hand, so I suspect this may all be related to Kala. We'd best be careful.
Blow it up first. Ask questions later.
I'm just gonna try knocking. Hello? Hello? Wisdom? Huh, I guess Wisdom's not here.
What is all this noise? People are trying to work in here.
Oh, Wisdom! We were hoping to get an audience with you, your wiseness?
My name is no Wisdom. What are you? A buffoon?
She is.
I'm not. I'm Ajna, daughter of Inder, chief of Ashwat village. I'm looking for the oracle that lives here so we can find a way out of the port.
You see, this is the trouble with living in the Tower of Wisdom. People come to you for all kind of petty things. Like I told the last 107 people who knocked on my door. I've got important work to do, and won't be bothered. But nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me...
No! Listen! We beat up Ravanavar, and then I turned blue, and then there was a big explosion, and there's someone called Kala who...
Kala, you say? And wait, did you say Indra?
You know about Kala? And my dad?
I do. You have piqued my interest, child. You may enter.
Well, what a coincidence. All it took was Kala and Inder to get in.
So, what do you know of Kala?
Kushi says she's a destroyer and builder of worlds.
That's close. She's the goddess responsible for this world's cycles of birth and rebirth. When she becomes dissatisfied with the world, she simply makes it anew.
Which means...
We all die. Yes.
And how do you know all this?
I have been researching Kala for most of my life. My name is Angu. I was part of the original group of 4 that sealed Kala 16 years ago. I was joined by Yuri Namas, Badra, and Inder. So yes, I know your father.
You knew my mother too?
Such as it is, yes. I suppose you would be the child Inder picked up, coming down the mountain.
Picked up? But what do you mean?
Oh my, weren't you told? Ah, Inder, you're dolt. Well, cat's out of the bag now.
Please, go on. My dad didn't talk about the past much.
Stubborn as always, that Inder. Well, we find you on Sumeru, which means Inder is not your father by birth.
Like, I was adopted? But...
Oh, you're getting emotional, which is not something I am into. I shouldn't even be the one having this conversation with you. What is Inder, anyway?
Dad, he was killed.
Yeah, by this guy.
Well, I'm sure you had your reasons.
Can you tell me a bit more about my parents, please?
I suppose. Inder was a strong man, born in the last cycle. Badra was even stronger.
Oh, Mom was strong.
Quite. And her strength was needed. We knew Kala was dissatisfied with our world and wished to remake it. Rumors coming down from Sumeru told us as much, and in my research I found a way to defeat her. The 4 of us set out to challenge Kala. Inder sealed her with the Brahmastra, a weapon he brought from his cycle. Badra protected Inder while he fired the shot. But the Brahmastra broke and was destroyed by Kala.
I see.
But that's enough reminiscing. Back to what is important. This explosion, you call it. The shockwave was felt around the unknown world. That was Kala waking up. And if someone doesn't put her back to sleep again, that means the end of us all. That's why I've holed myself up in here, researching.
That was just her waking up?
Yes, the power of a goddess is greater than you can imagine. I'm not sure how we can seal her again without the Brahmastra.
Everyone will die? But this is my fault. How could I have broken that seal?
You mean to tell me you broke the seal yourself?
Well, I'm not sure. It's hard to remember. But more of it is coming back.
I'm waiting.
Ravanavar was telling me that I was the key to Kala, that I was a piece of her. I got so angry I couldn't see straight. I felt a surge of power and I still don't remember the rest. My friends say we got blasted off the mountain.
Well, this changes everything. I wouldn't be surprised if you were a piece of Kala. Let's just find out.
Ah! My baby!
On your guard, witch!
We're gonna see Ajna's guts.
Now, calm yourself. You are an excitable bunch. Ajna, call the power you use upon Sumeru. If you can, you'll break free.
Break free.
What the heck?
Well, that's definitely the power of Kala. Indra is dead, and you must take his place. You were once part of Kala, so you are the one to do it.
I'm part of Kala? But I'm me.
Sorry to be the one to tell you, but you were once one being. There is nobody else who can stop her.
But I'm 16.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that too. I can make you any older.
How could anyone hope to even approach a being of such power? Her mere awakening blew us off of Sumeru. If Ajna is a piece of Kala, she's not a very big one.
Yes, well, it's hopeless now, as you are.
But
If you let me finish, it's hopeless now. But you grow. You have to. In fact, you've already begun the process.
but how?
These people you've gathered around you, something drew you all together. What could that have been?
Friendship?
It is the latent power of life within all things. You, Ajna, possess an incredible amount of it, being a part of Kala. The rest of you are quite powerful yourselves. Each one of you is remarkable in your own right.
So that's why Ravanavar was searching for us. I see.
Your powers augment Ajna's. Hers augments yours. I can't tell you all what to do. But if you don't want this miserable planet to burn to ash, you're going to have to get stronger together.
Burn to ash, you say?
Don't you even think about it, Razmi.
I just have a natural curiosity, that's all.
The more companions you gain, Ajna, the more powerful you become.
But we couldn't reach Sumeru now, even if we wanted to. We need a boat before we can even begin the process.
All right. That's what we came here for.
True, Sumeru is normally inaccessible from the mainland. But there is another way. Observe the floor beneath you. Your path to Sumeru lies here, in the Chakra Gate.
I've seen something just like this in Lan.
From Lan, are you? Then you would have seen it, yes.
It's one of the sacred relics the Protectors guard.
You'll find similar gates in Kanu, Kaikrun, and what is now the Iron Kingdom. These gates were built at the meeting points of the world's ley lines. Ley lines carry prana, the world's energy, connecting all points to each other and the world to itself. Do you understand?
Kind of?
These gates, even if dormant, concentrate and emanate power. Undoubtedly, the civilizations that sprung up around them will be using them in some way, which will be your clue to find them. Ajna, if you attune to the gates, you should be able to align yourself with the world's prana and access the lane lines.
So I just have to find these gates?
And attune to them, yes. If you manage to synchronize your Iri with all 3 gates, you can return here. Once you do, these gates should take you directly to land. And from there, Sumeru. All of the gates must be activated before this one will fully open. But try attuning your Iri to it first.
Oof, man. That was like so much information dumped on me at once. But, well, okay, at least one thing is, Angru here apparently was part of that 4 in the beginning of the game that defeated that great evil, which I guess that was Kala at the beginning. And I guess we find out that Ajna is actually, well, was a part of Kala at one point, somehow broken off. Maybe like a remnant form of some kind or whatever. And also the fact that she more or less was adopted by Idar and Badra. So, yeah, a lot of information. Okay, so stand on the chakra gate to hold circle to attune.
Excellent! There are 3 realms you must visit. The Iron Kingdom, a dark nation of industry and conquest, whose government will stop at nothing to expand. The city of Tychrum, lately falling to vice, I have heard. And Canul, the lair of the Serpent Queen. It wasn't a hermit nation when I grew up there. But well, things change. Attune to the chakra gates in all this, and you will be able to reach your goal. And hopefully, you'll get stronger along the way.
So how do we get there? We can't leave the port.
You may not know this being from Ashwat, but there are 6 major regions on our island continent. Sumero is at the center, connecting the other 5. Inside the continent is the ocean of milk. When you can't go through, you go around. Right, I'll spell it out for you. The Iron Kingdom may have set up a blockade, but there are always some uppity characters who don't care to be stepped on. Maybe you'll find such a person somewhere in Marifa. Good day and away with you.
Thanks, Angwu. We'll do it. I said we were gonna do it, but where do we even start?
Local pubs tend to be breeding grounds for ne'er-do-wells. Let's give that a try.
Thanks, Zebe.
Just want to leave as quickly as possible. That's all.
Okay, well, Zebe still doesn't really trust me, but I wouldn't blame him for that. Alright, so it seems like we need to get back to Sumeru so we can take out Kala, and possibly with Vanavar if we ever encounter him again. But first things first, gotta get the gates open. Okay. Local pub, they said. Try to find someone tough, essentially. You know, so it seems like a way with these connecting gates that we're going to be opening up. It kind of makes it feel like it's a fast travel warp point, possibly. Okay. Okay, cool. Trying to find a pub, I guess. Oh,
Hello? Criminals! We need a boat, please!
who just yells that?
I don't think that's how it works.
Well, why not? This is so annoying. These Iron Kingdom people need a good pounding.
Astutely observed, young one.
Huh?
Astutely observed, I say. They could do with a solid pounding, and maybe we could string their guts up from the rafters while we're at it.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I'd happily take you out there and burn the whole damned place down. But my ship is grounded. Small matter of a sea creature, you see.
Sea creature.
I'll have you know, young man, that thing ate my entire crew. I won't have you making jokes.
Dar! What did I tell you about being nice to people?
Fine. Sorry.
I don't like him.
Nobody does. So, who exactly are you?
What? You haven't heard of the pirate queen, Bautzai?
Well, not really.
Where on this beautiful planet could you possibly reside where you have not heard the name Bautzai?
I'm from Ashwat. This is my first time away from home.
Well, that explains it. You're a real hayseed, you are.
She is.
Hey, we found you in the jungle.
Eh.
Well, hayseed, my crew is deader than doornails, and you've got, well, one, two, several people here, some of whom look like they might not be entirely useless.
I have sailed before.
I relish the opportunity to learn.
I can do stuff.
Right. We'll make sea dogs of you all yet. I'd rather not.
But, Torani, you're practically made of water.
This and that are totally different. I get seasick.
Gah!
What? Is it the Iron Kingdom?
Pretty lady.
Who? Torani?
Who? Me? Salutations. My name is Bautzai, madame. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
No need to be so formal.
As you wish, but allow me to say it would be my honor if you would accompany me to my ship.
What's going on? It's just Torani. I don't get it.
You'll understand when you're older.
Okay.
Anyway, I do believe you said your ship was grounded.
Right, about that. With this mighty crew, we can smash our way through the Iron Kingdom's forces at the docks and push the old bucket back out to sea.
Yeah, that sounds right.
This plan is terrible.
What was that? Obedient, purposeless soldier?
Nothing. Carry on.
Then it's settled. Oh, and you should know my crew always carries one of these.
The spear. Avoid the pointy end. Good advice. Okay, you learn harpoon toss. Press triangle to hurl a powerful spear at enemies.
A spear?
Spear, harpoon, call it what you will. It's good for throwing is what it is. It'll put a real chink in the Iron Kingdom's armor.
Got it.
Let's try not to call too much attention to ourselves.
Welcome to my crew.
Okay, Bautzai. Let's see. Cannon fire. Up and attack is a powerful, but will damage. It will damage your party members if they're too close. Ugh. I don't know about friendly fire attacks. Plundering enemies. Bautzai's attack is unblockable and steals coins from her enemies, which enhance her other attacks. Okay. Then charging up the 80 gauge. Try pressing attack again during Bautzai's indie attacks for additional damage. Okay. So, I mean, obviously, Bautzai is more of a powerhouse character, although more of a reckless one than anything else. Kind of what I'm worried about. Okay, I'm gonna switch out Rosmi, go with Baozai for a little bit. But that was kind of weird though. Baozai was having feelings for Tirani. Kind of very friendly feelings. If you catch my drift.
Consorting with criminals, are we?
Yes.
What? No, we just,
Listen up, dogs of the Iron Kingdom. I'm coming for my ship, and no one in your entire army can stop me.
And just like that, our cover is blown.
That was quick.
Prepare to meet your end.
Alright. Okay, trying to get a good blockage here. Ooh.
We don't know who you're messing with, do you?
Well, I like how Ajna's weapon now switches to a spear for main attacks. Or simply every time she gets a new weapon, she adds it into a regular attack style, I guess. Okay.
It's over.
Pretty. Open fire.
Oh, so close. Ooh, okay. Alright, so... Spear attack. Well, it seems like I'm not surrounded by enemies. Oof. Oh. Ooh, pretty good amount of damage there, Tungar. I do admit that it does. A cannon fire attack does a pretty good amount of splash damage, assuming if you aim it properly. Oh, get in there. Okay. So far, a good variety of weapons, so I would give you that much. I mean, have an axe, I got a bow, I got a spear. Alright. Make shoot. Since I have a spear, I wonder if I can use it to break down that wall that was back there. Probably could, but I keep getting surrounded by enemies. Come on. Trying to get through the shields is kind of annoying, honestly.
Down you go. Down you go.
Yeah, the additional damage does kind of help a little bit. If I can just combo this right. Come on.
I'll bury you. It's over.
Oh god, so much. There's so many guards around. Alright, I think honestly kind of running a little bit low on time, unfortunately, but at least I got an interesting start into this. Whatever I'm getting myself into, really, but I'm gonna call it for about now. And I mean, at least we got a new member on the team for the time being. And hopefully we can get out of this port if possible. Alright guys, this is DevilHunterXYZ, and until next time.